Um, Today, or yesterday, I don't know. Well, point is, I reinstalled Dead by Daylight, and I tried to play a game, but I saw someone. It was Crotus Pen in the asylum, and I chased them, went inside the main building. Then I just uninstalled it then and there. I couldn't do it. Maybe it was fear, but knowing that I'd be forced to run around and kick a pallet because I couldn't hit them over it, it was miserable. I didn't want to do this. This sucked. I hope this game dies any moment now. I'm genuinely praying for it. It's carried by good music and original killers and having licenses. Everything else is shit. Even the music isn't that good because survivors still listen to the same theme that they have for 5 years now. It's hilarious. And if you're playing a killer with a unique chase theme, that's the only one you'll ever hear. So if you're playing Myers, you'll just have a tinnitus sim constantly. And it's a simple fix. Just give us a chance to hear a different chase theme. But no, it always has to be the unique one. It's real smart. I love these guys. They're so good at balancing. And you know what? 2021. Let's look at what they added to the game. All kill. A chapter with no map. A weak killer. A pretty good survivor. But survivors are basically skins. And yeah, that's basically it. I guess No Way Out's a good perk. Oh, and Hex crowd control, but this is before Bones, and Hexes still weren't that good. Okay, what happened after that? Oh, that's right, the Resident Evil chapter, where the game was bugged. Well, that's basically every new chapter, huh? Oh, the point is, the game is bugged. They added a horrible map, a killer that isn't weak, but isn't really exciting or that original. 2 survivors this time. Pretty cool, huh? But the game was basically unplayable for a lot of people. So, okay. After that, I think was the Cenobite. What the fuck were they thinking with that one, huh? I think people just started calling him Worst Clown, and I didn't buy him. So I can't really say if he is or isn't better than Clown. But to be honest, he's not interesting. He just got his voice lines back though, so that's cool. I don't even know what to say about him. And then came the Hour of the Witch. And accompanied with that was the Halloween event. Was Trickster doing the anniversary event? Whatever. But yeah, the Halloween and I guess all the events really fucking suck. Because the only thing Behavior knows how to do is increase the amount of blood points you get. That's all they ever do whenever they feel threatened that people don't want to play their shitty game, is increase blood points. And the thing is, once you do that once, you don't need it again. If you play during like a double VP, then you'll have the perks for everyone. So there's no incentive for it. Blood points mean nothing. Oh yeah, pumpkins and tangled hooks. That was a fucking waste. That was so boring. Oh my god. Like, who was this for? It doesn't change the game at all. They didn't even add like new effects. Oh, I forgot. Speaking of new effects, they changed the farms to take place during the day, which makes them even harder to see on, which was pretty cool, I guess. Your game is only called Dead by Daylight, and it's supposed to be a hide-and-seek simulator, but whatever. Artistic integrity. Never heard of her. Fuck. 2021. I can barely remember that fucking year. I can't remember anything. Okay. Michaela. Michaela, no one cares about Michaela. People care about Boons. That's what matters. And Boons have a pretty bad effect on the game because Shadow Step makes losing people easier, which yikes. Especially in the game with fucked audio, which is still a problem 5 years later. Circle of Healing, which literally made twins like the weakest killer in the game. Which, I mean, for the two people who were playing them, must have sucked. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me who enjoyed the dynamic playstyle of being in two places. No. What was her third perk? I can't even remember, because it must have been some other shit, because I can't remember it. I'm sorry. What's next? Oh, Portrait of a Murder. Have the artist. Alright killer, not really popular. I mean, people thought she's hot, and she's pretty hot. Jonah, he's a survivor. But what they also added was the Ormond 2. Ormond's already survivor-sided, and they just made it sand. Well, that's neat. I forgot. The Snowman, which literally only did anything for the survivor players. No bias shown here. And not to mention that the Snowman also completely made twins fucking useless, because by the time that Victor broke the snowman, they'd be able to kick you. But, cool. I guess you could get in a snowman and avoid a hatchet, which means that person would have to go reload because they took a risk and didn't account for having bullshit RNG. All in all, the game's balance has gotten worse. Now, of course, people like to say, well, when the game first came out, it was survivor-sided. Well, that was true. Survivors, I'm pretty sure, had, infinites and shit. But, they didn't know that. Something can be broken for a bit before it becomes common spread, and then people know how to, run do for years. I think one of the Asylum maps, I can't remember because they look the fucking same, has that time where Shaq can spawn right next to those walls, and it's basically unplayable. I'll stick around to listen to the music of the new chapter, and that's about it, because there's nothing left for me. Playing Survivor is boring, because all I have to do is run around this structure for 2 times and then drop the pallet. Or if they have strong anti-loop, I run around it once, pre-drop, and then run away. That's all you do. And if I'm playing killer, I'm just being a little bitch boy following the survivors around until they make a mistake or they get out into the open. And yeah, the stronger killers have something, but I don't like any of them. I don't like Blight. I don't like Nurse. I don't like Spirit. I don't like fucking Huntress either. Huntress feels really slow. And the thing is, when Nemesis and the artist came out, I was tempted to, buy them and try them, but why the fuck would I do that? I'm not paying money for a character who broke the game, and I'm not paying money for some lady who just does stuff with birds, and by that point, boons were a thing, and the new maps look like shit, so I just didn't want to play it. Each update makes the game just less interesting. Generally fun. The experience of seeing a survivor and approaching them is alright. But as time goes on, you start to notice that you spot them, and now you have to spend 10 seconds just moving towards them, and there's nothing engaging about it. It's not like you have to drive in GTA or something, because you have to turn and stuff. But in Dead by Daylight, kind of just go in a straight line, because you have to maneuver around a bit of trash that is immobile. It's not like there's traffic or anything. It's just a really boring experience. I guess that's why the maps are procedurally generated, so people don't fucking drop the game after 2 minutes. But yeah, that's not good enough. You're not gonna retain my attention when I can't tell the difference between the farms. You can give them different names, but I don't know what they are. It's like Rancid Abattoir and Thompson House and I don't remember. Oh, Rotten Fields. What's the difference between a Rotten Field and a Rancid Abattoir? The fuck is an abattoir? Do you know who plays this game? Yeah, I don't know what an abattoir is. I'm sorry. But I think the reason that I did play is because stabbing stuff was fun, and I got satisfaction out of knowing what the Survivor player base was like, what type of people they were, and to be honest, there's only so much fun I can wring out of imagining ruining the day of, those types of people. I guess it's a pretty freeing experience, I don't have to play it. I'm not addicted to it. I guess I'll watch people play it, because that's not that bad, actually. But me playing it, that's fucking horrible. No, I don't think there's any streamer who, plays the game in their free time, because why would they? I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories, Wings of Ruin. That game's pretty fun. Dragons and stuff. Sometimes. Nexamon Extinction. I'm doing a randomizer run of that. That's pretty good, too. Mario's pretty fun to, just pop in. I like playing Infamous sometimes. I don't think I'll ever play Dead by Daylight again, unless they add someone who's really cool, or buff a character I like, or suddenly remember how to design a fucking game.